Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing another video for the Cocktail Eye series, and this one I like to call the Dragon Fruit Margarita look. So it's like pinks and fuchsias and purples. So if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. So as you can see, I already have the majority of my face makeup on. I wanted to focus this video mainly on the eyes. So to begin, I'm going to be baking under my eyes with the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 10. I wanted to bake because we are going to be going in with some colorful colors, and I didn't want to have any fallout that would ruin the makeup that I had already put on. And to prime the eyelids, I'm taking the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the original shade, and I'm just going to be placing that on the eyelids to make sure that the colors go on as pigmented as possible. And now I'm going in with the Violet Vase Essential Eyeshadow Palette, and I'm taking the color Dusty Rose. So I'm applying that color in the transition area because I'm going to be going in with pinks and purples, and I felt like that was the perfect shade just to diffuse everything up towards the brow bone. So I'm just going to be going in windshield wiper motions and just making sure that it goes all through the crease and transition area of the eyes. Now with the Dominique Cosmetics Celestial Thunder palette, I took the hot pink shade called Lucid Dreams, and I'm going to be doing a halo eye. So I'm going to be applying this color in the inner corners and the outer corners of the eyes, as you can see here. I'm packing this color on until I get the intensity that I'm looking for. So this technique requires like a lot of blending and then putting more color on and blending and putting more color on. So right now I'm just connecting both ends, the inner corner and the outer corner. I'm connecting it in the crease area, and I'm just going to fast forward so you can see the entire process and how it goes. I'm going back into the Dusty Rose shade to blend out the hot pink. So I just want to diffuse the color because again, you don't want to have any harsh lines. And now I'm just going to fast forward it and do this entire process on the other eye. So I'm taking more of that hot pink shade and just packing it back onto the outer corner and the inner corner of the eye because we did lose some of the pigmentation with all of the blending. That's pretty much all I do with this look, just blend and add more color. So another technique that I like to use is to flip the brush. So instead of having it horizontal, I'm turning it vertically, and then I'm just going to be buffing out the edges of the hot pink into the crease area. I'm not picking up any more color, I'm just blending with that brush. So with a smaller brush, I'm taking the shade Poppy from the Ace Beauty palette, and it's like a darker cranberry color, and I'm just going to be popping that again in the outer corners and the inner corners, but I'm going to be more precise with this shade. Because again, I want to have like a gradient ombre effect from the darker shades to the hot pink shades, and then with the lighter shade that's going to go in the middle in the center of the lid. So I'm just going to keep picking up color until I get it to the intensity that I want. And I'm back going in with the hot pink shade and just blending out the cranberry color with the pink color. With the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill Bling Boss palette, I took the shade Rockstar, which is like an even darker purple, and I'm just going to be focusing that even more precisely on the outer and inner corners. So I'm just darkening up the eye look. You can kind of see the difference between both eyes, how one just looks more dark and it's more defined. So I'm just going to be doing that same process to the other eye. It's always good to add different colors and shades into the eye looks. So like I use like the purple and then the darker purple. By mixing up the shades, you're just adding more definition to the eye look. And now I'm just going to continue blending because that's what we have to do. Blend, blend, blend. So here's a close-up of how the eyes look right now. So I decided to go in with pink on the center of the lid. I'm just not picking up any more product. I'm just going with what's left over on the brush because I wanted to have a little bit of pink shine through the light color that we're going in with. So I picked up Eternal Light from that same Celestial Thunders palette, and with my finger I'm just applying it onto the center of the lid. So now we're pretty much done with the eye look on the lids. Now we're going to be moving on to the lower lash line. So I'm taking off the excess powder that I had placed earlier, and I picked up the Dusty Rose shade, and I'm just running that all throughout the lower lash line. So I want to connect the lower lash line to what's going up on the lid. So I'm just going to be running that color and just connecting both parts. Now I'm going back in with the hot pink shade, and I'm just going to be going into the inner corner and the outer corner, but I'm going to be focusing it on the lower lash line. And again, I'm just going to be connecting that to the colors that are up on top. And now I'm just going to be picking up that purple shade again and focusing it on the inner corner and the outer corner. As the colors get darker, I tend to not blend it out and bring it towards the middle of the lid. I try to keep the darker colors on the outer edges and the lighter colors in the middle. And now again, just blend. Again, you don't want to have any harsh lines, especially on the lower lash line, because that can tend to make you look like a panda if it just kind of stops. You just want to make sure everything is well blended. And here I'm packing on that same shimmer color. And I wanted to intensify it on the eyelids, so I sprayed some setting spray on my finger just to give it more of a metallic look. And I love how it came out. And now I'm just lining my waterlines with a black liner. So going into the Alamar Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, I'm taking the shade La Costa, and I'm going to be using that to highlight the inner corners of my eyes. And for mascara, I'm going with the Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. Voila, lashes are on. For blush, I went in with the shade Toasted from Alamar Cosmetics. And for highlight, I went in with the Steve Laurent Jelly Highlighter in the shade Cotton Candy. For lips, I went in with the Real Her lipstick in the shade So Sassy. And I topped it off with the Tarte Lip Paint in Insta Famous. And now the makeup look is complete. This is the Dragon Fruit Margarita eye look. I hope you guys are enjoying this cocktail series. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Ouch. Ow. Hey,
sweetie.
hey,
What you doing?
recording?
Recording?
Yes.